Black Panther Wakanda Forever continues to make bangers at the box office, so I can already sense a sequel is in the works. The film raked in $200 million on its opening weekend, and reviews for the most part have been almost universally positive. The ending of Wakanda Forever left fans excited for the future of the franchise within the MCU. Quick spoiler for the film if you haven't seen it yet, this is your first and only warning up to this point, so click away if you haven't even seen the film. The ending also left fans with a question on what's the future of Black Panther. We have Shuri to take on the mantle at the end of Wakanda Forever, but there are hints of the future of T'Challa's character and his influence over the upcoming MCU projects. A Wakanda Forever star has even come out to acknowledge possible T'Challa recasting rumors swirling around. We'll dive into the ending of Wakanda Forever while speculating some of the future of Black Panther.
Hello there, Joel from Real Talk Movies here. I'd like for you to give this video a thumbs up and hit the like button if you can. Help me reach my sub goal by hitting that red subscribe button. Click that bell button to get notified every time I upload a video. Now let's get on to today's topic.
Wakanda Forever delivered on so many levels for me personally. I think the biggest delivery was the handling of T'Challa's absence. In the movie, he passed away after battling a disease, and Shuri believed that the best way to save him was recreating the heart-shaped herb that granted him the powers of the Black Panther. This obviously happened because of Killmonger's attempt to kind of burn down the entire inventory that they had in the previous film. Shuri couldn't save her brother in time and had to bury him instead. She went on to use this grief as a drive to successfully recreate the heart-shaped herb. This herb contains vibranium much like the liquid Namor's people of Talokan took before disappearing to the sea. Shuri was able to use the herb to become the new Black Panther. Now she rules over Wakanda after Namor killed her mother during an ambush attack from Talokan. Wakanda has to protect her again, but will Shuri be the main Black Panther moving forward? I would say that's the case for now, but Marvel Studios isn't shying away from T'Challa's character. His son made a surprise appearance in the post-credit scene of Wakanda Forever. He is the daughter of Nakia and T'Challa and carries royal blood. I think T'Challa's child will grow up to take the mantle of his father at some point. I think it could be fun to have his growth explored in a possible Young Avengers film down the line. With plans for the third Black Panther film, we can only expect more hints towards eventually somebody taking on the next mantle of Black Panther. I personally like Shuri as the Black Panther in the sequel. Watching her journey through the grief the entire film just made that moment where she recreated the herb even more sweet. She deserves a run as the Black Panther at least until Secret Wars. At that point, Kang will cause so much damage to the multiverse, all heroes from all different universes will need to reset it. Could that open a door for an official T'Challa return down the line? Obviously, Chadwick Boseman passed away. I'm simply speaking for the character of T'Challa himself. Winston Duke, who plays M'Baku in the Black Panther film, teases that possibility in an interview on Jemele Hill is unbothered. In previous interviews, Duke kind of knocked any full reboot of the actual franchise of the character, and he goes on to say in this quote, "I think for this iteration of the Black Panther, it's very hard for me to comment on something like that because I'm on the mind that this is Chadwick's role. Chadwick created this, and the Black Panther wouldn't be the same without Chadwick Boseman, who stood for the things that he stood. When you cast a person, you also cast their experiences, you're casting their politics, you're casting all these kinds of things. Black Panther was heavily defined by the actor that did that in my opinion." Winston Duke does go on again to tease some multiverse factors that might indicate we'll see T'Challa as Black Panther again. He goes on in the following quote, "So I feel, as is the decision that's being made to keep T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa is the one that has a lot of nobility in it. There's a level of trust that I think we should all have for a comic book world. A comic book world that has multiple dimensions and parallel dimensions and multiple stories and possible futures and possible reimaginations in the past. Just multiple universes that they're actually experimenting with. So I feel my level of trust is that the medium can support a diversity of interpretations that we can actually make us all happy." So you can see he was writing he was writing it safe in this interview, but I think with the multiverse saga in full swing, you can never count out a Black Panther from a different universe possibly showing up. I doubt that be the case since we've already technically seen 3 Black Panthers up to this point, T'Challa, Killmonger, and now Shuri. I could see the door open for another Black Panther character, but not as T'Challa. I mean, at least not yet. The fans are still absorbing the loss of Chadwick and his ill influence over Wakanda Forever. The old trope of comic books is that no one is really dead, and while that could apply in films too, I think cinematic characters are just harder to replace simply because of their faces in the role, and it's their voice giving the character life. It takes time for fans to feel ready to see T'Challa as the Black Panther again. Chadwick Boseman's portrayal represented the best parts of the character, and when whoever Marvel Studios casts in the future Black Panther T'Challa role, they'll have some big shoes to fill in for. For now though, T'Challa's son has a good mentor in Shuri and will continue to learn to become the Black Panther. Comment below and tell me where you guys would like to see T'Challa as Black Panther again, or if you would like to see someone other than Chadwick play the character. Give me those thoughts down in the comments below.
Leave this video a like and subscribe for more videos. Check out some of my other videos or the playlist on your screen right now. This has been Joel from Real Talk Movies. See you soon.